Hey guys, Geopotential here. Um, so in the last video, we got to enter Ding Dong Dell, and um, I got a little bit sidetracked doing like errands and helping out people in the town and stuff. But now we have to get back to figuring out a way to see the king. So we're heading up over here to find his red herring. So yeah. Oh, there it is. So this is the king's favorite fish, huh? Tidy! That's a red herring if I ever saw one. Now we can get ourselves an audience with the king. Let's head back and see that palace guard, shall we? Oh, poor Drippy. He has to just lug this fish around. Well, before we talk to King Tom, let's talk to this ghost kid that I ran into in off camera with and stuff. Get a move on, Ollie boy. Give that spell he gave you a try, ain't it? Okay, I just have about enough MP to do spirit medium. Thank goodness it worked. Jeepers creepers, you can talk? Of course I can talk, silly. You cast spirit medium on me, didn't you? So that's why it does, huh? You mean to tell me you cast a spell without knowing what it did? What kind of wizard are you? For future reference, spirit medium lets you speak to the spooky spirits of the dead, like me. So I was right. You're a flipping ghost, ain't it? Ghosts? Jeepers. You mean to tell me that ghosts really exist? Of course they do. Wizards see them all the time. I was a wizard too once, you know. But thanks to the idiot the dark djinn, there aren't too many left. So when I saw you, I thought I'd better hand that page over. You're the first wizard I've seen in I don't know how long. Jeepers, can I really keep it? Of course. It's the least I can do to say thanks for looking after my book. Your book? Nah, you got your wires crossed, sunshine. That's our book, that is. Who are you anyways? Me? I'm Horace. Although you probably know me better as the Sage of Ages. Hang on a second. You want us to believe a little midget like you is the Sage of Flippin' Ages? Who are you calling a midget, Pipsqueak? I'm a fairy, ain't it? I'm supposed to be this size, cheeky little. You're called Ollie, are you? And you're on a journey in our world. Yeah? Maybe I'll go on a little journey myself. I haven't taken a look around our world for a long time. Right, I'm heading south to the desert. Hopefully we'll meet again at a town down there. See you soon. That was a nice chat. Okay. Let's go down. Let's talk to the guard. You again? I'm afraid we still haven't located King Tom's pet. This one, you mean? We came to deliver the king's fish back to him, sir. Is that? Goodness! I would know the regal scarlet tones of the king's beloved red herring anywhere. Well, I'll be. I reckon he must have swam out through the sewers into town like. Is that so? I must let the other guards know right away. And if I remember rightly, you were... That's right, we need to see the king. Yes, of course, but with him in his current state... What's that? Something up, is there? You could say that. Did I mention that the person charged with caring for the king's red herring just let it escape? Everyone in the palace has grown terribly lax of late. So lax that we need to enlist the help of passing travelers, as you know only too well. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but the king himself has been indolence personified, and it seems to be rubbing off on his subjects. Indolences? Is that like laziness? I'm afraid so. Well, perhaps being reunited with his beloved red herring will give him the boost he needs. In you go. Tidy, we're off to see the king. Come on, Ollie boy.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty.
So it was you who delivered one's treasure back to one?
That's right.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And you wish for a prize?
Go on, man. Ask him.
Come now, don't be shy.
Well, Your Majesty,
Out with it now!
we need your wand.
One's wand. Mine. Huh? What did you say?
Crikey.
That smell. Could it be?
That's right, Your Majesty. He's not from our world. He's the one whose power freed me from my prison.
What? You mean he broke his spell? This little boy?
Yes.
Do you understand what you're saying, Faye? Once you defy him, there's no turning back.
I know, but...
But what precisely?
Well, you know, he might be able to...
It's not one's concern. You may not have the wand. Now be gone.
Does that mean no wand, Mr. Drippy?
Looks like it.
So how do we get the wand now?
Something wasn't quite right about our royal friend. Broken-hearted he is, or I'm broken-headed.
The king is?
Lacking enthusiasm, it looked like. And because he's broken-hearted, the whole kingdom's being dragged down with him.
What are we waiting for? Let's go find the piece of heart he's missing.
Blimey, you don't need much encouragement, do you?
Indeed he was, Ollie boy. Like I said, I reckon the king's brokenheartedness is dragging everyone else down with him. But the other guard gave us some of his enthusiasm to help his friend. We should ask him for some more. No, man. Don't go doing that. There's a very important rule about borrowing pieces of people's hearts. There is? What is it? Well, you can't go taking the same piece of heart from the same person twice, see? One little scoop off the top is all is safe to borrow. Gee, I didn't know that. I'll be sure to I'll be sure to be real careful from now on. So what do we do, Mr. Drippy? We trawl the town for someone else with get up and go aplenty, ain't it? It's a sleepy old place, but there's bound to be someone somewhere. The only problem is where. Ding Dong Dell's not exactly village size after all. You might even say it's proper massive. I guess it kinda is, huh? In something of a quandary, are we? Flippin' heck, man. Hi, Mr. Tellingstone. You seem perplexed, my young friend. I thought you might benefit from a dose of my expensive knowledge. Thanks, that's real nice of you. You see, we need to borrow a piece of somebody's heart, but we don't know how to find one. Elementary, my dear. In times like these, just look into your locket. How do you mean? Well, not only can it carry pieces of heart, the locket is also extremely sensitive to their proximity. It will glow when they are nearby. Tidy, so we can use it to track down some enthusiasm then, ain't it? Allow me to tell you a little more about locket of yours. You'll see that it has a habit of glowing brightly from time to time. This is how it reacts in the presence of someone who possesses one of heart's virtues in abundance. Incidentally, those with pieces of heart despair will also glow a verdant green on the minimap in the top right of your screen. Neato. It will not serve to tell you which of the virtues the subject has in excess, but it should still prove exceedingly useful to you nonetheless. I just know it will. Now sally forth, and seek ye your piece of heart, young adventurer. Thank you so much, Mr. Tellingstone, sir. And if ever you find yourself in the need of knowledge again, you may consider wholly at your service. Farewell for now, friends. Right, oily boy. Let's have a look around for someone with a drop of enthusiasm to spare then, shall we? If your locket glows up all of a sudden, we know we're on the right track. Got it. Let's go, Mr. Drippy. I like how the Tellingstone was like, if you see stuff on the minimap on your screen, and just like totally breaking the fourth wall about them being a video game by talking this type of terminology. Yeah, okay, let's walk around town and see what we can find. Oh, it's over by here. Look, Mr. Drippy, the locket, it's glowing. Tidy! Then there's someone round by here with a piece of heart to spare, ain't it? And the only person round by here is him. And look at him, man. He can barely stand still. He's so eager. Jackpot. You mean to think he has some enthusiasm to spare? That I do, my lad. I'll bet my lantern on it. Let's go and get it, shall we? How do, saucepan head? I don't suppose you fancy doing us a favor, do you? Hey, stop distracting me. I'm busy. Busy? What are you doing exactly? Protecting the town from the mice, of course. Mice? Oh yeah, I remember hearing about the mice who live in Ding Dong Dell. Those mice are a menace. They're always running around, getting up to no good. But the grown-ups are too lazy to do anything about it. Most of them hardly notice when the mice steal things, and the ones that do don't seem to care. Well, Tommy Stout is not going to stand for it. I know the mice all live down in the well, so I'm sending guard here. Any mice that come this way is in for a battering. Well, we were right about this one. He's bursting with enthusiasm. Over to you, Ollie boy. What are you talking about? Well, King Tom seems to be really short on enthusiasm right now. And that's where you come in, Tommy boy. You got loads of the stuff. If you gave some of it to King Tom, the whole town will sort itself out quick sharp. Yeah, so we were wondering if you could share some of your enthusiasm with us. Of course, I'll do anything to help the king. Thanks, Tommy. Wow, that was strange. Well, now I know what magic feels like. Strange? What do you mean? Non-visiting types ain't used to spell, see, Ollie boy? They don't know what to make of them half the time. So, does this mean King Tom's going to be alright now, Oliver? Yes, and once the king's back to normal, everything else should start feeling better too. That's right, man. Your enthusiasm's gonna put a spring in everyone's step, ain't it? That's great to hear. Until then though, I'll better stay here and keep an eye out for mice. Alright, see you later, Tommy. Nice. I guess we got what we needed, so let's head back into the palace. And we're back in the palace. I wonder, like, okay, it's just like a barrier. You can explore more of the palace apart from this staircase area. Meow. You again? One is becoming rather tired of these constant interruptions. Sorry, Your Majesty. It's just we have something for you. Yeah, we picked it out especially for you, Catface. It'll get rid of the tiredness of yours in no time. Give you a new lease of life. Strong teeth, glossy fur. I'm not sure that's... Yeah, that sounds just like the ticket. This accursed fatigue will be the death of one. Dealing with all these visitors has taken its toll. Not to worry, Your Majesty. A little bit of enthusiasm is all you need, ain't it? Gift cards.
So, do you think it worked?
Let's see, shall we?
What the devil was one up to?
Your Majesty, please tell us you're back to your old self.
Eh? Why, one is 10 times more energetic than one has ever been. But one feels different somehow.
This is your doing, is it not? Then you must be rewarded. Your Majesty, it seems that these brave adventurers have lifted the curse that was placed upon you.
What? Is this true?
Yes, Your Majesty. It appears that you were cursed with a lack of enthusiasm.
Is that so? One certainly didn't feel oneself for a while there. It seems one is in your debt.
What will you claim as your prize, Tidy, you know what to ask for, ain't it, Ollie boy? Oh, sure. We'll need a magic wand, Your Majesty. Meow. Is that so? Strangely, one feels as if one has had this conversation before. Now, one thinks of it. There's a one prize very highly as a kitten hidden away safely in one's bed chamber. There is, eh? And one will be willing to part with it, but one will have to find it first. Return later on, and one shall present it to you. Jeepers! Thank you very much, Your Majesty. So, boy, if you're in search of a wand, can one take it that you are perhaps a wizard? Indeed he is, Your Majesty. A shiny new apprentice wizard who doesn't exactly know much about magic yet, ahem. Is that so? Then let one provide you with a spell or two. One's wand will be of little use without spells to cast, after all. Ooh, cool, new spells. Really? Your Majesty? That's so kind of you. Thank you very much. You receive a page describing the Spring Lock spell. Ooh, nice. You receive a page describing the Rejuvenate spell. Meow-ho-ho-ho. You must enjoy the spells that inspired one so much in one's younger days. One that unlocks things, and one that restores things to their former glory, eh? What they used to get up with these days, Your Majesty? None of your business, fairy. Now, boy, you travel with a familiar, do you not? One has sent word to the quartermaster store down in the town that you are to be given permission to shop there. Ooh, nice, we can shop there as well. The quartermaster store? What kind of place is that, Your Majesty? Meow. Are you sure that you're an adventurer? One cannot help but fear for the safety of such an innocent. No matter. The quartermaster's store provides weapons and equipments for the use of familiars. Why not go and browse the products on offer while one seeks out one's wand? We sure will, Your Majesty. Thank you very much. Now, one has plenty to attend to. Come and present yourself to one again in a short while. Nice. Oh, can we go up now? Oh, cool. Thank you for everything. One shall go and seek one's one immediately. And what do you have to say? It's been a long time while since King Tom was so full of life. What in the world did you do to him? Jolly good. That's all we have to do in the palace, I guess. Let's do some shopping, shall we? Hopefully I have enough coins to buy some, like a nice sword or something. What does MC say now that King Tom's better? Oh, I guess it hasn't changed just yet. Oh well. Caw! It's you! His Majesty informed me that you would be coming. He instructed me to sell you whatever you require. And I'm more than happy to cooperate. So, have a look around. I'm sure you'll find something here with which to equip your familiars. Equip my familiars? How do you mean, sir? Ah, it seems like an explanation is in order. Very well then. Here crows nothing. To ensure your familiars don't get caught short, you can give them a boost by equipping them with certain items. I don't want to crow, but you find plenty of items your familiar can equip among my wares. There are 3 types: weapons, armors, and accessories. Just remember that the item a familiar can equip vary according to its genus. It's not complicated, so don't get into a flap. The best way to learn is to try equipping your familiars. But don't feel left out, will you? Humans can of course equip items too. Select friends and familiars, and press enter to change the items you have equipped. Caw! Why not buy a nice matching set of items for you and your familiar? Birds of a feather stick together after all. Gee, okay. As soon as I have some money, I'll start buying some accessories and stuff. Sounds like this old bird has done a proper sales number on you, Ollie boy. Just remember that accessories aren't the only things you can equip. Wizards like you can use all sorts of ones as well. Flipping heck, man. Speaking of ones, we need to go and get your new one off King Tom, ain't it? Clean forgotten I had. Yeah, I guess he probably found it by now. I reckon so, Ollie boy. Come on, let's head for the palace. Okay, let's do some shopping first. Caw! A customer! I don't mean to crow, but our wares are the finest in the land. Bye. Okay, let's see. Let's buy this well-worn sword for Alexander. That'll be good for them. Bye. Let's see. Nothing. Okay, I think he already has one. I guess his type can't really wear clothes. This can be used either, so yeah, I think that's it for now. With these prices, you must be raving mad. Come again soon. Okay, yeah, let's head back to the palace. Hopefully we get that one from King Tom. Where in the world could he be? He just vanished. I wonder who. Oh, it's you. Thank goodness. You have to help us. Something terrible has happened. Flippin' heck, man. Don't tell me old King Tom's gone and got his heart broken again. No. His Majesty's heart is in good working order as far as I know. As far as you know. After he restored his Majesty's missing enthusiasm, he was determined to find his old one, so that he could give it to you by way of a reward. So determined, in fact, that he said that he would go look for it himself. Well, that's good, ain't it? What's all the fuss about? His Majesty has disappeared. Eh? The gatekeeper swears that he hasn't left Ding Dong Dell, and yet he's nowhere to be found. I smell a rat by here, Ollie boy. Well, I suppose there's only one thing for it, eh? What's that, Mr. Drippy? A spot of investigating, ain't it? Righto, Helmet Face. You and your mates keep an eye out on the castle. We're going to look for clues. Oh yes, understood. But where do we look, Mr. Drippy? Don't worry, Ollie boy. You know the place. You know it very well, in fact. Come on, I'll tell you more when we're outside. Okay. Where are we going, Mr. Drippy? And what's this about somewhere I know real well? Where do you think, Clever Mox? Motiville, ain't it? Motiville? But what does Motiville have to do with finding the king? Well, the answer ain't always going to be over by here, Ollie boy. Huh? What does that mean? You got to remember the whole soulmate thing, ain't it? What we see here in this world ain't always the whole picture. Soulmates, okay. Think about it, Ollie boy. Why are you here in our world, eh? To save my mom. Exactly. And your ma'am is the great sage Alicia's soulmate, right? And we are trying to free Alicia from the soul snare over by here, so we can help your ma'am back over there, ain't it? Well, that's what you told me, Mr. Drippy. And I wasn't fibbing. So people in your world and my world are connected. Not just Alicia and your ma'am's all people. They are? So? Exactly. There's clever of you. There's someone over in your world who's connected to King Tom over by here. And when someone in our world is in a patch, you can sometimes find out how to help them from their soulmate over in your world. because they're connected, see? Obviously when you think about it, ain't it? So somebody in my world is King Tom's soulmate, huh? That's right. Maybe not a person, and maybe not in such a lofty position as our king, the Cat King. Huh? Well, shopkeeper's cat and king of Ding Dong Dell ain't exactly similar status-wise, is it? Shopkeeper's cat? I don't think flippin' heck, man. It's like pulling teeth. Okay, so soulmates can look and even act the same, right? We've covered that already. So when you first saw King Tom, you instantly thought to yourself, hello, hello? He's a spitting image of Timmy the cat. He is. I did. So you mean that King Tom is... King Tom and Timmy Toadrum are, but Miss Layla's cat. There's clever of you. Better late than never. But Timmy's just a cat. Exactly. Just like our pal King Tom. What's so strange about that? Crikey, you're not very perceptive for a youngster, are you? If two people are soulmates, there'll be similarities somewhere. You just need to keep an eye open and a peeled eye. Spot the similarities and you'll find the soulmate. Gee, I never knew. So, Tommy, huh? Timmy indeed, my lad. If we can find that fat old furball, we might get a clue as to where King Tom's got himself to. So magic us up a gateway and let's get over to your world, shall we? You remember how, don't you? Sure I do. Let's go see how everyone back in Motiville is doing. Yeah, so we managed to heal King Tom of his heartbrokenness, but he got himself missing, I guess. So we got that to look forward to in the next video when we figure out how to get him back, I suppose. So anyways, I think now's a good time to end the video, so thank you all for watching and I hope I see you all next time. Bye!